Want to learn how to start a conversation with a woman? Here's the good news. It's easier than you might think. Now, I understand what you're going through. Every guy goes through a time where conversations with women scare them to death. That's normal. What's not normal is when men go through their entire lives stuck in this fearful, hesitant place. As a result, they never achieve the happy, successful relationships they want. Now, the question is, are you in danger of getting trapped like that? Let's find out in this video, starting with the 2 things to never do when trying to start a conversation with a woman. Are you ready? Before we get started, do take a moment to click the like button below this video. After you click like, I'll show you why these 2 never to-dos will lead you down years of frustration with women. And listen closely, you might be making these mistakes without even knowing it. Ready to find out what they are? Then click the like button right now and we'll begin with those 2 mistakes that you should never do when starting a conversation with a woman. Go ahead because I will wait here. Done? Great. Let's get started. Here are the 2 things to never do when starting a conversation with a woman. The first never to do is using pickup lines. Pickup lines include lines like, "Hey Angel, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?" Or, "Hi, do you have a name or should I call you mine?" Or even something harmless like, "Hey, did we go to school together?" Bleh, you get the idea. Believe it or not, but pickup lines are actually some of the worst ways to start conversations with women. Why? It's because it puts women in the wrong mood for conversations. Pickup lines don't make women feel curious or flattered. Instead, they tend to think, okay, what does this guy want? It's a skeptical, defensive mood. Not exactly conducive to a good conversation, wouldn't you say? Meanwhile, the second thing to never do is this, to compliment her directly. This includes lines like, "Hi, I like your scarf," or "Hey, you look good, what's your name?" Or even, "I love your hair, I'm Fredo." Ugh, it hurt me to say that last one. Now, I know, some of these pickup lines and compliments may sound harmless. And yet again, they're not good for starting conversations with women. These lines put them on the defensive. That means you have another challenge moving forward, and that's to make them not feel so skeptical. Now, not only do you need to carry a good conversation, but you have to earn their trust too. Wouldn't it be so much better if you could start conversations with women and earn their trust at the same time? Yes, right? Well, guess what? There is a way to do just that. I'm about to show you the mutual open technique. It's pretty much the best and only way to make a woman curious about you, even if she's never met you before. Once you learn how to use the mutual open technique, you'll notice that women will warm up to you much more quickly, and carrying a good conversation becomes so much easier after that. Want to see how it works? Before I reveal everything though, do take a quick moment to click the subscribe button below. After you subscribe, you'll continue to get great advice for getting more success with the ladies. And we'll start with step number 1 of the whole process, the mutual open technique. Are you ready? Then click subscribe right now, and I'll show you how it's done. Go ahead, do it now. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? If you have, awesome, let's continue. Let me tell you about the mutual open technique. It was first taught to me by my friend and mentor, Derek Rake. Derek is a top relationship coach for men. Instead of teaching pickup tricks, he teaches his students to understand women completely, and then they go from there. Makes sense, right? And one of his core principles happens to be the concept of mentally leaning in and leaning away. What does this mean? It's the concept that whenever you interact with a woman you like, she's subconsciously doing one of 2 things. She's either mentally leaning in towards you, or is feeling curious and intrigued about you, or she's mentally leaning away from you, or is feeling skeptical and defensive. Pickup lines and direct compliments tend to make women mentally lean away from you. That's why you should never do them. Instead, you should make women mentally lean in towards you. And the best way to do that is, you guessed it, the mutual open technique. Here's how it works. There are 3 quick steps to the mutual open technique. Let's say you're lining up at a cafe and you'd like to start a conversation with the lady in front of you. The first step is to simply open the interaction. You can do this with a simple, "Hey, excuse me," or "Hey, sorry to bother you, but..." That's the first step. The second step is to wait for her to reply. If she replies with a simple "yes" or then it's time for the third step. This is when you finish the statement you started when you opened the interaction. You can say, "It's my first time trying this cafe. What do you recommend?" See how it works? The technique is called mutual open because it forces her to open the conversation with you. The simple yes or she says in the middle of your opening statement makes all the difference. Her participation in the mutual open makes her mentally lean in towards you. Instead of wondering what you want or what you're up to, she wonders, what's he about to say? She's curious and intrigued, and that makes all the difference. In her mind, she'll rationalize. Since I'm curious about him, then he's probably trustworthy as I was able to trust him so easily. And so your conversation goes much more smoothly. Pretty good, right? You've just learned how to start a conversation with a woman. Now for your next challenge, to carry the conversation correctly. And if you're interested in dating a woman, there's really only one correct way to have a conversation with her. And that's to converse with her in a way that makes her fall in love with you, slowly and steadily, but surely. And it's the only way to lead your conversation towards a date and, if you want, a relationship. Any less than that, and you're leading your conversation towards the friend zone. So how do you carry a conversation with a woman and make her fall in love? Is it even possible? It sure is, by using the fractionation technique. What's that? It's another mind control technique popularized by Derek Rake. Long story short, fractionation puts women on emotional roller coasters, and these wild ups and downs trigger the addiction mechanism in their minds. That means the more you talk with them, the more addicted they feel towards you. And it's this addiction that serves as a shortcut for them to feeling attracted and then feeling in love with you. Now, I know, it sounds a bit too good to be true, even if it is true. And that's why I'll let Derek Rake himself explain everything to you. In just a moment, a link will come up inside this video. That link will take you to Derek's online masterclass on mind control. Just type in your best email address, and as soon as you qualify, Derek will send you your invite ticket. Listen, you've already learned the mutual open technique. You can now start conversations with women with ease. My advice? Complete the package by mastering fractionation. With it, you can go from starting a conversation to starting a relationship just as easily. Go ahead, see for yourself. Sign up for Derek's online masterclass now. Your life will never be the same, guaranteed. So go ahead and join Derek's masterclass. Click the link now.